It began with a wall of clouds on the horizon, thick, black, and rolling toward Japan like an omen. No one knew it yet, but that storm would decide the fate of an empire. For months, the people of Kyushu had lived under a single shadow. The Mongols were coming, the same empire that had conquered China, crushed Korea, and stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. Now had its eyes on Japan. But to understand why a storm became legendary, we need to step back. It was the late 13th century. Kublai Khan, grandson of Genghis Khan, ruled the largest land empire the world had ever seen. To him, Japan was not a distant island. It was unfinished business. He sent letters demanding Japan submit. The shogunate refused. And so in 1274, the Khan answered the only way the Mongols knew how, with an invasion. Imagine the sight: over 20,000 Mongol, Chinese, and Korean troops, advanced warships, gunpowder bombs, and tactics Japan had never seen before. When they landed on Kyushu, Japanese samurai rode into battle expecting duels and single combat. Instead, they met massed archers, explosive grenades, and relentless infantry lines. Japan survived the first invasion, but only because the Mongols suddenly retreated. A storm had already damaged their fleet. To the samurai, it felt like a warning. To Kublai Khan, it was unacceptable. He began preparing something bigger, much bigger. 7 years later, in 1281, he launched the largest naval invasion in world history up to that point. 2 massive Mongol armadas, over 4,000 ships and as many as 140,000 soldiers, converging on Japan. The samurai braced for annihilation. They built coastal walls, they launched midnight raids, they fought from the beaches, outnumbered but refusing to yield. Still, the Mongols kept coming. If this force landed fully, Japan would fall. Everyone knew it. And then, everything changed. Off the coast of Kyushu, the winds shifted. The sky darkened. Samurai on the beaches looked up at thunderclouds curling like a fist. A typhoon, sudden, violent, unstoppable, slammed into the Mongol fleets. Ships crashed into each other. Masts snapped like twigs. Armored soldiers, trapped in heavy gear, were swept into the ocean. The greatest invasion force Kublai Khan had ever assembled was torn apart in a single night. When dawn came, the Mongol navy no longer existed. Japan was saved, not by swords, but by a storm. The survivors on land were hunted down. The rest sank to the bottom of the sea. The Japanese called the storm Kamikaze, the divine wind, a sign they believed that the gods themselves had defended their islands. Kublai Khan never attempted another invasion. Japan